Alright, so, start of this video will be pause. Hey, I'm Goober, and behind me is a spinny wheel. Not just any spinny wheel, though. It's a spinny wheel full of curses which will decide the fate of what I draw from here on out. These curses can vary from having to use my non-dominant hand to having to use a different software entirely. You'll have to stick around to the end, though, because it gets pretty crazy from here on out. So I got a big wheel of names right here, and we're gonna spin it. So I got a timer right here, and every 20 minutes I have to choose a different curse. Here we go. Well, we got no undo. So I'm gonna grab my drawing tablet. I don't know why I didn't already grab that. And I'm gonna go to my timer, and right now, the timer has started. So what we're doing is we're drawing Goober. Um, that's me. Oh shoot, I already messed up. Okay. Now that I think of it, my first curse being no undo seems pretty brutal. Mainly because that means now there's zero room for mistakes. Me being me though, I am very nitpicky when it comes to how the first sketch and overall line art looks. Meaning if I mess up, there's no fixing it. So let's just see how this plays out. Shoot, I messed that up and I can't erase. So I'm doing a different pose then. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting with the plain old body so that I can move to like actually drawing the hoodie and stuff. And do you catch my drift? Now we're gonna put a silly face on him because I want to. Done. That doesn't look very good. But to the real part of this challenge is the line art. Ooh, so evil and scary. So, alright, that's one tuft of hair, two tufts of hair, and three tufts of hair. Wow! Jeez, I'm really not good at this on-camera thing. Especially because I'm living on a runny nose right now. Okay, we're almost done with the head. Let's see how much time we got left. 17 minutes. That's not that bad, right? So we can get into some of the smaller details. Jeez, I'm just so used to using undo and erasing all the time that I, didn't really think about this. Alright, this is looking kinda weird right now. I just recently played... Oh my gosh, can I speak clearly for once? So, I was recently playing Deltarune, and it was really... Alright, jokes aside, we're done with the line art. See, we got 14 minutes left. Oh, shoot. How am I gonna draw these eyes without, killing myself? I know. I'll use the selection pen. Aha, I got it! Problem 3! How do I copy? How do I copy? How do I copy? I don't know how to copy. I'll just do that. And also, I'm not that good at Clip Studio Paint as others, so yeah. Alright. We got our little giggle. Let's go. Let's go, our little giggle. Guys! This looks kinda off. Yep, that... I was put on such a... So, I still have 12 minutes left. And this looks horrible. Because I was not content in the slightest with my line art skills, I did the only thing my egotistical little brain could think of, making a new line art layer. I know, call me scummy, but if I was gonna make art, I wanted to be happy with it. So that's what I did. Now, I'm gonna flip the canvas. See that this looks completely and utterly horrible. Alright. I may seem a little overly judgmental to myself, but trust me when I say this is a new low for myself. With that being said though, I was done with the line art and moved on to the hard colors. Alright, here, I forgot to get rid of this. Okay. Spinning the wheel again! done. Oh, no. So, not too many people know this, but I'm actually left-handed. So now I have to draw with my right hand. Yeah, oh shoot. Okay, now I can undo. I suck at using my right hand for anything that requires fine coordination, as in drawing, but whatever. And now I have to refine and shade my drawing with it? I think you know how this will play out. Oh well, at least it wasn't something like the airbrush. Yeah, this is all good, so I think now I can move on to adding more colors. So now, oh my gosh, I need to move my, okay, let's just try not moving my camera. That looks awful, so I'm gonna do it again. Holy crap, this is not up to my standards. Now I'm gonna grab a lighter color. Dude, this is so goofy! Now I'm gonna grab this color. I'm gonna zoom into the face. I did tell you how much I suck at using my right hand. Just look at that shading line. So, I can't use bucket, as it turns out. Oh, I think this is like the worst one out of them all. Also, you can tell if I'm using my left hand if I'm actually coordinated. Also, after I finish this, I can't touch it anymore, and I just have to move on to the next part. So that means that I won't be able to fix any of the shading. I'll just have to blend it like it is, as it is, dude. If only I were ambidextrous. I'm genuinely struggling here. Oh, shoot. Okay, 1 minute left. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Oh, that scared me! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, shut up, shut up. Oh, okay. It's noise brush only, airbrush only, or wrong software. Okay, I can finally use my left hand now, though. Luckily. Well, be it. So be it. Airbrush only! Yay! I hate that. Goodbye. Okay. I can only use brushes from this airbrush section for the next 10 minutes now. Go. Alright, starting off, we're gonna try to do some excuse of shading, which is not gonna look too pretty. I'm gonna tell you right now. Right now. Alright, these curses are kinda getting to me, guys. Why am I calling them curses? They're just challenges. Guy next, what have you done to me? Ugh, it just looks so... It looks so icky. Is this what I used to do? Did I think this used to look good? Oh my gosh, I'm immediately deleting this after this video. Holy crap. Why does it look like that, though? This is what you get. Why would you do this to me, blood? Now it looks like it's moldy, but I don't care. It's an aesthetic. It's an aesthetic, guys. I don't think this looks too good, guys. We got 30 minutes left on the clock. Noise. Uh-oh, that's big bad. What am I saying? I don't know why I thought this looked good back then, back in the olden days, but I did. 1 minute left. Just gonna put a little shine on here. Yay! Alright, this is how it came out with the airbrush. It's not my best work, duh. Okay, Next thing. What will it be? Wrong software? And I think that's what it's gonna be. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. You may be wondering, oh, what might the software be? And to that I tell you about magma.com. If you don't know about it, magma.com is a free online drawing website where you can draw with your friends on the same canvas. I, however, have no friends, so I'll be working on this alone. By the way, this isn't sponsored, I just love magma.com. Okay, bye! Alright, everyone. Alright, folks. Now we're on magma.com. I imported the drawing into it. We have both our layers, the drawing and the other one. So yeah, we gotta work on the background now. Oh, I just broke it. Alright, I'm starting the timer now. What I'm gonna do first off, so I'm gonna make a nice gray shade of green, kind of like ill type thing. And now I'm gonna do this and put a darker color on it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color. I'm gonna put this on the slightly lighter color. How? I'm gonna take the handy dandy and dandy. I'm gonna start blending them. Oh man, I remember doing this all the time. And it was like kind of fun, you know? I used to always draw with my friends on magma.com, and it was like really fun. We had like this entire panel of drawings. We had like 25 until we eventually stopped. So we got bored of it. That looks really messy, so I'm gonna redo that. So I know this looks really bad and sloppy, but it's okay. It's not okay. One times wah, save me. I'm gonna add some lean green into there. Shoot, I'm running low on time. So I'm gonna make another layer behind this one. And then I'm gonna make like an orange skyline. But, oh, I'm using the blend. And then I want more of like a magenta pinkish color at some points. Put some red in the mix too. Now we blend. I don't want to use one times wah, bro. Okay, textured one is helping. So now I'm gonna take some light and fluffy feeling orange colors. 2 minutes left. Shoot. With only 1.5 minutes left on the clock, things started to get tense. I had to shade a ton of clouds and draw the sun all in that small time frame. So let's see if I can do it. Okay, now I'm gonna take a slightly darker color. Slightly. And then I'm gonna, like, which I can also blend. Okay. Now I want to add some more, like, darker red, kinda. Shoot, blend. Okay. Hang on, just one more little. Okay. I get it. Alright, this is how it looks. Oh shoot. Alright. Now I think the only thing left is putting some noise on this. But we still have a few more choices left. Which one's it gonna be? Oh, noise brush only? That was so close, dude. Oh my kumaya, bro. Okay, now we got the drawing. And as our final challenge, hang on, I just wanna like erase this really quick. If I could. Okay. Now for our final challenge. Noise brushes only! So I've recently gotten this entire pack of noise brushes that are really nice and snazzy and stuff. And whatnot. Yeah. Type shift. Okay. So I'm gonna use some of these to get a more grainy texture on the grass. And then just a more noisy, louder texture on these. So yeah, the final 10 minutes I was given to use my noise brushes was mainly spent on refining things in the drawing, and there wasn't much else going on. So I introduce you to the final product, my persona in the meadows! Yay! So here's the final drawing. I think it looks okay. I definitely could have done better on it, but I had like only 50 minutes to do it. Um, like, like, it's not horrible. I could have added some texture on the hoodie, but that's whatever. And I guess I'll see everyone in the next video. Never stop giggling.